Hello and welcome. I am Jenny Campbell, if we haven't met before. Today we're going to be doing a short and sweet postnatal practice focusing on the lower body, getting some nice stretches in, especially through the feet and calves. These can get really tight postpartum, and so we're going to do a couple things that will hopefully leave you feeling a bit better and rejuvenated. If you would like to have some longer practices, you can visit my website urbanomnyc.com, and there are a few postnatal on-demand classes there if you have a bit more time. We're going to start in child's pose. You choose knees can be together or wide apart, and then stretch the arms long, release your forehead down, and send some deep breaths into the back body. And feeling the back and side ribs responsive to your breath. So you can feel that gentle rise through the back ribs as you inhale. And that softening release as you exhale. Soften through the head, the neck, the shoulders. And breathing into your low back. It's as though your lungs reached all the way down into your hips. And send breath down into your hips, down into the whole band of the low back. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths. If you would like more of a shoulder opening here, bring your palms to touch. Bring the thumbs to the base of your neck and then start to walk your elbows slightly forward. Allow the underarms to soften down towards the ground. Wherever you are, continuing with that easy, gentle breathing. On your next exhale, release your arms if they're bent. Make your way to your hands and your knees. Hands spread wide, fingers spread wide, palms connect down, and then extend your right leg back behind you, rising up onto the ball of the foot. Right away, feeling the front body connecting in towards the back body. So you're feeling navel gently draw in and up. And as you inhale, slightly lengthen forward, rocking forward. And as you exhale, send weight back through the center of the right heel. Back and forth. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, pressing back, firming up through the middle. Feel the back of the neck long. Crown of the head is reaching forward. And then on the next time that the heel is reaching back, hold here. Really press the ground away. Backs of the ears are lifting up towards the ceiling as you gaze between your hands. Take another big breath in. And exhale, release the right knee down. And then other side, extend the left leg back behind you, even across the hips. And as you inhale, slightly rock forward. And as you exhale, pressing back through the heel. Moving at your own pace, rocking forward and back, thinking about the underarms smiling forward as you continue to root down through the base of the thumb and index finger. And especially since we've been here for a minute, it can be really easy for the head to start to drop. The neck is getting a bit tired. So just reinforce that, thinking about palate of the mouth reaching forward to the wall in front of you. Next time that the heel is back, hold here. Press the floor away, reaffirm that connection. Getting a nice stretch through the calf, through the Achilles here. And exhale, release the knee down. Again, child's pose, knees wider together. Release your forehead down. Little swing, little rock of the hips side to side here. And the head can take that little rock as well. Make your way back to your hands and your knees. And then we're going to take a little massage for the calf here. So take one shin, cross it over, and then place it to the opposite calf and start to shift some weight back into that calf, right, into that leg. Easy does it here. So again, the calves, the lower body can be really tight postpartum. So this might feel really intense, but it's also really helpful to help release. So start to make your way down the calf. If you find a place that feels particularly tight, stay with that for a moment. Maybe a little sway side to side. Sometimes that can help. And of course, deep breaths. And then switching sides when you're ready, of course. And then finding those places where it just feels a bit tender, sending some weight, some breath into those places. Continue to make your way down the leg, maybe that little rocking, little sway side to side. Good. And then when you're finished, we're going to set up for a downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, send the ground away. Rock out through the head. If it feels good for you, you can pedal through the feet. It can feel really nice to bend both knees, send the sits bones up towards the sky, find length through the spine. And then maybe you start to extend through your legs here. So this is another one really great for the back of the legs, for the back of the for the calves, the Achilles. Take another deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. And gently lower the knees down. And we're going to come to sit back on the heels here with the toes tucked. So very gently sitting back onto the heels, toes are tucked here. And this, again, this might feel really intense. If it's a little too intense, you can always start on hands and knees and modify by keeping some of the weight in your hands, in your arms. So there are fascial lines between the pelvic floor and the feet, which can explain why there's some tenderness, some tightness in the feet. There's also great deal of laxity still in the body postpartum. The relaxin hormone can stay in the body up to a year post-birth. So that can mean we don't have as much arch in our foot. And the feet can spread out a bit. And so all of these practices that we're doing today are meant to send a bit of love to those areas that can just get a bit tight postpartum. Okay, let that go. We're going to finish seated. I'm going to sit cross-legged. You can sit however feels good for you. Reach the arms out and up, inhale. And then exhale, right fingertips find the ground. Left arm reaches up and over the ear. Just breathing into the left lung, the left side ribs. And breathe and come back to center. And exhale, other side. Nice deep stretch. Breathe into the right side body. And come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands meet in front of your chest. Let your eyes close. And taking a few breaths here. And taking a moment to acknowledge your efforts for stepping on your mat. I know it's not easy. Taking a few more gentle breaths before moving on with the rest of your day. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, please let me know if you have any questions, and if you enjoy these short and sweet postnatal flows, please let me know, and let me know if you have any requests. And again, if you have a longer time period to practice, you can visit Urban Om NYC and find some on-demand videos. Namaste.